days are over. Fuck them niggas for life. Yeah.
My fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. Ain't my fault that I'm out here.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought that I would do a updated updated everyday makeup look. This is typically the look I go for if I'm just like going to the movies or running an errand, like something really simple. I don't do too much. It's probably gonna look like a lot in the video, but it's really not. A lot of times if I'm like going somewhere special, it would take me a lot longer to do my makeup. This took about 35 minutes, so this is my go-to like everyday look. Now, when I do my makeup look, I normally start out with my brows because they take the absolute longest out of anything in my routine. So I start there. This time they are done. I just filmed a Valentine's Day look and my brows were not done, and it was a struggle to even try and do them. So I'm so happy that they were done this time, so it made it a lot easier. I am using the Tarte eyeshadow palette, the Amazonian Clay Tarte Lit and Bloom palette, to fill in my brows. That's just what I use. Like, I like the way that looks on my brows. That's what I normally use. When I'm not using this, I do use my Maybelline Brow Precise pencil. I love that too for brows. Once my eyebrows are as good as I think I'm ever going to get them, I move on to foundation. I'm just taking my nose ring out here so I don't get a bunch of makeup on it. And the foundation I'm using right now is the Becca Cosmetics Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And the shade I'm using is Sienna, but I am going to mix that with a lighter foundation just to avoid, I just don't like to highlight. So I use a lighter foundation in the center of my face so that I don't have to do the whole highlight and baking and all that. So this is the other foundation, and this one is the Maybelline Cosmetics Hydrate and Smooth in 355 Coconut. And I really like that one, so that's why I mix it with the other one. I think together they look really good. Once I am done with the foundation, I'm going to set my face with my Laura Mercier Medium Dark Translucent Setting Powder. I love the setting powder. I think it just sets my makeup amazingly. So that's what I do once I'm done with the foundation. And then I move on to contouring. So to contour, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW58. It's more of a subtle contour, and for an everyday look, I want subtle. I don't want to look like I'm trying very hard like on a Tuesday. P.S. I don't ever wear makeup on Tuesday. I don't know why I said that day. But like when I'm just looking for something more natural or like everyday looking, this is the contour I go for. So then I'm just going to clean up my contour with my Ben Nye Banana Powder before I move on to my favorite part of any makeup look. That's right, the highlights. What I'm using right now is Zara from the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1 from Juvia's Place. And I'm going to double that up with another highlighter from ColourPop Cosmetics and Peer Pressure. Listen, the highlight will forever be my favorite part of any makeup look. It doesn't really matter what look I'm going for. I'm always going to glow. So even if it is an everyday makeup look, I'm probably going to be like glowy all over because I bathe in highlighter. Like literally bathe in highlighter. And I feel no way about it. So for blush, I'm using Toby from that same Juvia's Place Saharan palette. I've never used orange blush before. I liked it. And then we're going to move on to eyes. So for my eyes and my crease, I'm just going to take Leader and Rebel from my Tarte Lit and Bloom palette and put that in my crease. I'm sorry, I know that the mirror is like in my face. I didn't realize that until I was editing, but I eventually figured my life out and get it together. And then I'm going to do on the other side. I normally don't always put on eyeshadow for an everyday look, but I was in the mood this time. So on my eyelids, I have West from the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum palette, and then the little glitter you see is Burn, also from that same palette. I like to keep my eyes as simple as possible, especially for an everyday look. These are normally the colors I go towards. And then we're going to move on to lips. I'm using my Film Noir lipstick from MAC Cosmetics to line my lips. I just took a pencil brush and used it as liner. It's a brown, as you can tell, it's a brown lipstick. But this is the way I get most of my nude looks. I just line my lips with the Film Noir, and then I move on to my favorite nude. Then I'm going to take Cherish, which is like one of my favorite nudes of all time. It is also from MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just going to put that over top of the brown liner, and then I'll put a little bit more of the brown lipstick on top, just because I wanted it to be a bit more subtle. It was a bit too nude before. And then I move on to mascara. So when I'm doing an everyday look, I don't put lashes on, just like 37 coats of mascara. So the mascara I'm using, I mixed it between the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot, and there's another Maybelline, I just can't remember what it's called. It's the Maybelline Colossal Chaotic Lash. Those are the two foundations, what am I talking about? Those are the two mascaras that I was going in between for this look. And like I said, I put on a lot of mascara because I have no lashes without it. And then I'm going to go back in with that Peer Pressure highlighter to put more highlight on because I told you I like to glow for the gods. But I'm just kind of highlighting my inner eye area part, whatever you want to call it. And then that's pretty much my typical quote-unquote everyday makeup look. I clearly don't wear makeup every day because ain't nobody got time for that. But if I'm running to the store, going to the mall, this is the look I go for. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I love you. Tomorrow's a new day. Be amazing at it. Bye, guys.